Andreas, tell me a little bit about our partners for each collection. So for each collection, we have one ambassador, one face, one friend. So tell me a little bit about.
For each and every collection, we have like one face representing the collection and the values, the thoughts behind it. For the Flieger, this is Mark, who is a turbine legend pilot, a professional pilot, who lives here in Grenchen, very close to us, is very close to the company, is a good friend. Whatever he's doing, it's all about perfection, it's about precision, it's about being on time, it's about all those aspects a pilot should bring to be a proper pilot, right? Mark is the face for the whole Flieger range. And I think, it's not kind of what Brad Pitt or George Clooney or...
Of course he is.
Yeah, he could. He could be. But he's not. But he's so much more than just an ambassador at the end of the day. Yeah. He's part of the company, I believe. So, and as such, he's been treated. As such, he's been living here with us.
He belongs to the family.
Absolutely, 100%. Then with the Marine Master, we're very proud to work with the Ocean Collective, which is a group of people that do diving and shark research to save the ocean, if you want to. Especially Lucas and Lenny, who are the faces for the whole Marine Master collection. One must not forget that the Marine Master is one of the oldest collection ever built. Basically at the same age like the Submariner or like the big diving watch names, I guess it's a really proper ambassador and also a good friend of the company.
And they're doing crazy stuff.
They're doing freaking crazy stuff. I mean, Lucas can hold his breath for 6 minutes and more. They're diving with the biggest sharks and orcas and sperm whales. And I'm scared of when I see the videos, Yeah, it's really crazy. So quite a good testing scenery for the Marine Master and all its functions. I think that's also very important to know that all our ambassadors are also testing persons. They're testing the watches to the limit to make sure that all the other consumers are safe and sound. Then for the Stratoliner, I think that's a very simple take to have Xavier being the ambassador for this. He is the designer of all our watches, but the Stratoliner has been specifically built for the space tourist. But at the end of the day, it's all about design. It's a design piece. It's an iconic piece. It's something in 20 years of time, it will be the Fortis face, I believe.
For me, the Stratoliner is a perfect mixture between function and design.
Yeah?
So Xavier makes them because this is also the vision from Xavier.
Yeah.
To always combine function and design. And for this, that's why I also think Xavier is a perfect face for that collection.
No, absolutely. But what I mean is, no one needs that function in reality today.
But it looks so cool.
But it looks so freaking awesome, especially at night. No one else has this design. I mean, you can find a Flieger, a pilot watch you can find somewhere. You find a diving watch somewhere else if you want to. But the Stratoliner is something that you won't find anywhere. And that's so unique, such a special design. It's the DeLorean of watch cases. And it's really something unique. And yeah, I'm a big fan of that collection because no one else has it.
Me too.
And then we have the Novonaut. And there's so much history in there. And we wanted to have someone who is into that history, but also into space. And when we hooked up with the SSC, it was pretty damn clear that Stefan becomes the new face for the whole collection, because the watch and what it stands for, it's all about the curiosity, the building stuff. It's not the astronaut itself. It's maybe the guy who builds it and then becoming an astronaut.
Yeah, because everybody expected an astronaut.
Yeah,
as a face for the Novonaut. And we said, no, it's the guy who built the rocket and not the guy who's sitting inside the rocket.
Yeah, and it's fun because those engineers, you know, they're not happy if there is no answer.
Absolutely.
Or solution.
Yeah.
So they're eager to kind of not sleep until you have the answer to a certain problem. And that's what I love about it. That's why the Novonaut kind of is all about. You know? Work hard until you have the answer.
Yeah. Houston, we have a problem.
Exactly.
Find a solution.
Exactly. Yeah. And then as a last one, we have the Vagabond. The Vagabond is all about the thing that your home time is the most important thing in your life, no matter where you are on this planet or beyond. So that's why it's only a GMT. And that's why the GMT is so important or so precious, because you always want to know wherever you are, what time is it at home? Can I call my wife, have a video chat with my kids or whatever? And because it's about the person who wears it is a traveling person. It's a person, it's a globetrotter. It's maybe in business, maybe out of leisure, but it's at the end of the day, he is around the world every year. And so is Benny, being one of the most well-known drummers in the world, I guess. And respected by all musicians around the world, giving gigs all around the world, playing in certain orchestras or bands, having a nice family at home, and kind of really interpreting exactly what we meant this watch to be for. And that's, I think, very important. And kind of, he also describes that freedom of traveling, but always have that little touch to your home.
And he hits the watch every evening.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's it's fucking weird. That look weird, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
I have a follow-up question on that.
All right.
I mean, you went through all of the collections. You've described the pilot, the diver, the designer, the engineer, and the world-traveling drummer. But what do these people represent?
I think for Mark, the pilot, it's definitely dedication, motivation. Yeah, I think that's probably the main thing. For Lucas, it's all about exploring, conservation, it's sustainability at the end of the day, making this planet, leaving this planet better than we found it. With Xavier, I mean, there's only one word, it's called design. It's visionary. Then with the Novonaut, I guess that's this passion for providing solution, providing perfection, you know. I mean, remember that rocket, how much effort has been put into that, like 2 years, for those little moments when it launched, you know, it's kind of ridiculous at the end of the day. But if we hadn't, it probably would have kind of exploded right away. And then Benny, yeah, to me, that's freedom, I guess. Yeah, freedom to be wherever you want, having somebody at home backing you up, always coming back home. Yeah. Do you want to know more about the brand or have any other question? Just leave a comment below and we'll try to make it happen in the next one.